No.
No kiddos?
No.
Not yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
My fiance has a daughter.
Oh, nice.
She's 11. She lives in Wisconsin.
Oh, Scotty's fun, dude. You go out there in the. I used to work out there a lot. I love it in the summertime.
Yeah, it's a cool place. I've been there once.
She got a kiddo that's 11, you said?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
11-year-olds are old.
You got a good jawline.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Cool. All right. This is Dinosaurs Rule. We are live.
Oh, we're going.
Yeah. And we have a guest, Jason.
Do-do-do-do.
Welcome to the show.
Clap wherever you are. Clap for Jason.
Thank you.
We went to high school with Jason. Jason's one of our funny friends from high school.
Yeah.
That could be the thing. We only have people on the podcast that were funny.
That made us
in high
laugh.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always made me laugh.
You did. You're low key though.
You were good sliding subtle humor into a group where there was funny people that wanted to be the show me funny people in the group. You were good at like coming in cool, dropping a banger, and just like back into the fucking fold, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, have you
That's like the greatest.
have you like thought of yourself as a funny person? Do you think you're funny? Let's start with that.
no, not really.
Really?
I, every now and then there's a spark that goes off, and that'd be funny. So
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Okay. So like I would argue most people don't have that spark a lot.
Or like, how often do you go for the joke?
Go for the joke.
Yeah, just in every like.
Like I think of a joke. How often do I say it?
Well, no, not necessarily, because like I'm just saying when you're in a natural presentation and you're like this is what I'm gonna say. Do you cater that thinking like this is gonna make someone laugh, or like I don't know?
I would say it's just something that I think is funny. And a lot of times
That's
people
good.
don't laugh at all.
And
Oh,
you're
really?
cool with that?
Yeah.
Good. You're a real
See?
comic. Yeah,
Yeah, you got
comfortable
the
in the
job.
silence. And that's the thing is like at least you have an opinion. That's what's nice. You're like, this is what I think is funny, and a lot of people are just waiting to like kind of bandwagon on somebody else's.
Or just quote
What's
a
funny?
movie like Step Brothers or.
Well, I did a lot
Some
of
of
that
that, too.
too.
Well, and we've talked about this. Like
We're a big movie fan.
we also quote movies, but I also think it's like tacky to like just be constantly quoting movies for the joke. You know what I mean? But we have a buddy who knows literally every movie there is ever
Yeah.
made, and I'm actually genuinely impressed with how many quotes he can remember. So like with
Yeah.
him, he's different, but like
I
you know what I'm kind of getting at?
I'd say, what's your favorite comedy movies to quote? I think Step Brothers is like one of the greatest to quote. I quote a lot, including today, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I don't think it gets enough quotes.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny. I always say, I wish I wasn't wearing this fucking shirt. That's like one of my favorite parts. And then I also love where he's like, what are you doing here, Peter? And he's like, I'm here to murder you.
Yeah.
That's good.
I quote that a hell of a lot. Super Bad, maybe every now and again. Pineapple Express, kind of the stoner comedy from our era, though. It's also weird how they're all kind of like our high school films.
Yeah.
Those were so funny. Those years were so funny. Tropic Thunder,
Yeah, that's a great one.
it's insane.
I'd say, I used to quote movies a lot. I think most people didn't pick up on when I was quoting a movie.
You're
Oh,
quoting
interesting.
like you'd be quoting like Across the Universe or something like. I remember you like that movie.
But
He doesn't want to admit it. Yeah,
I
it's
guess that's when I was watching a lot of movies. Now I
Mm.
don't watch as many movies, so
Yeah.
quote as much.
It is part of the.
I just want to say this real quick. That one memory that I think is so funny and this was kind of more my doing, and Jason was like, all right, like I'll go with you, is like me and him would go down to Boulder sometimes to just go try to pick up girls.
Oh.
Or like just go to talk to girls.
Practice talking.
Do you remember that?
In a different place?
I do remember that, but I think we mostly just walked around.
Yeah, we didn't actually talk to
A lot of talking to each other, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This I thought this would be easier.
Yeah.
Right.
Boulder too. Did you guys like plan Boulder? Because you're like, oh yeah, it's hot blonde college chicks. See you.
Yeah, I think like, yeah.
That's the concentration. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. But and we used to go to the gym together a lot. Lifetime. We used to wake up at 5 a.m. You remember that?
Yeah, but that didn't last long. That was
Really? It
like,
was like a month, no?
that's
No,
not
no.
very long.
A month. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe a month. Maybe
Yeah, almost 2 decades ago, but a month.
yeah.
Still have gains from it, actually.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Did you take the workout class at Legacy?
Yeah, weightlifting 1 and 2.
I liked that as a class
What-
during the day.
What was your guys' grade in that class? You don't remember?
I couldn't. No.
I got a D.
I'm trying to make like a weight joke, but I don't have. I was going to say a curl, but
A girl? No, that was
Not
that
a
would be
bad
good.
one.
I don't know. No, I know that I broke a leg push record.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I remember that actually.
Ooh.
I think I remember hearing
Him
about
breaking the record?
that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because it was something that stood out because he wasn't like on the football team or anything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it was like I was like I was probably sophomore or junior, and it was like a senior held.
They should have like the
Title or
football
something.
coach should have been like, "Yo, buddy, we want those legs."
I don't know who the football coaches were. Was it yeah, I don't know. I know one of them. Wayne something. Remember that guy?
No.
What's his last name?
Oh,
Someone just told me about him.
Wayne Voorhees.
Voorhees.
Right.
You remember the Voorhees name?
I still think in our high school we had a Voorhees, a Myers, and a Kruger teacher.
Oh, that's
I don't remember
amazing.
Myers
Nobody
and
noticed
Krieger.
that. They're
Yeah.
coming for everybody.
Right.
I
There's,
I don't want to spread a false rumor, so I'm just gonna like start by saying this is a rumor. I don't know if this is true, okay? But I did hear that Wayne Voorhees is gay. I'm sorry if you're
Yeah.
not gay, Wayne Voorhees, and he somehow
It's,
listens to this episode.
I don't know how that rumor would spread around high school, but
Well, I heard that after high school, and like,
Oh.
dude, so what if you're gay? So what if you're straight? Doesn't matter.
I don't really know who that is, anyways.
Okay.
do you remember
really go
a
to
favorite? Did you have a favorite teacher? There was one I had for history, and his name was Clement Hagen, and
He
he
was
was great.
But he spit on everybody in the first
Yeah,
row.
he did. He had a bit of a
But he was amazing.
exodus of saliva
Really smart guy.
from his mouth.
Yeah, it
Cool
was.
dude.
I feel like we went to a pretty stereotypical high school.
Well, yeah, it wasn't very diverse.
Yeah, it was. I thought. I mean, not a lot of black kids, but like
No,
everything else, there's a lot of.
well, kind of.
Checked a lot of boxes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hated school. I've always hated school. So,
So do you
Yeah.
like work better than school?
yeah, I love work.
No way. Okay, wait. What do you do for work again?
I'm a CNC programmer. So
Oh.
Nice.
with big machines that cut parts. And
Dude, that's really cool.
it's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun.
What programs are you?
Well, so I know a program called SolidCam, but I'm gonna have to be learning Mastercam for my new job.
Mastercam. You
Right.
got a new job coming down the pipeline, huh?
Yeah, I started in December 2nd.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
December 2nd.
And like, how did it go with like, going to a new company? Like, was there just like anxiety, or was it actually a pretty chill like transition?
It was very chill, I'd say. So I've only really worked for small companies before, but I'm working for it's like a big startup company, and they're building their own machine shop. So they're cool because they have all these perks. Like we got 2 weeks off over the holidays, and they stock our kitchen with snacks and drinks and stuff.
Dude, that's
And
great.
So they have
awesome.
they have like catered lunches and breakfasts every week, like every day of the week. But I don't actually get to go to those because I work in a different building. But pretty cool.
Yeah, I worked at Amazon as like a driver for 3 days, and they charge you for the snacks.
How do they know what you take?
Oh, it's all fucking like, dude. They have like cameras.
They
Like,
put snacks in the cars in the Amazon.
no. Like in the like where you like the warehouse where you go to meet up to pick up your truck, like where you clock in. They have like a snack room, but everything's you have to pay. for
Everything's
everything.
accessible though. You could just grab what you.
You can grab it. I think you have to like it's self checkout, but like they have cameras and like they will fire you for a $2 candy bar.
I don't like those.
Yeah.
They're always firing somebody. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos of people stealing from the warehouses, and they're like, "Oh well, we're here because they're reporting that you've taken $24,000 worth of iPhones." And they'll ask this guy, and they'll be like, "How long you been working here, Devontae?" And he's like, 3 weeks. Like, God damn, it's always like the amount of money that they're able to rip off from an
Yeah.
Amazon warehouse
That's a short amount of
is
time.
astounding to me.
Well, because the reason I asked about like your first day, because I had one of the worst first days of work you could ever have in your life. I worked for like a recruiting company in Denver. This was like in 2017. I got the job. Shane got me the job. Remember Shane?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, we should grab a drink with Shane sometime.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that'd be good.
Cool. So anyway, Shane gets me the job, and first day of work. So I was in a bad car accident. Not bad. It was bad and it was good because it was bad because we flipped upside down, but it was good because nobody got hurt. Not even a scratch. It made me believe in God like wholeheartedly. And so 3 days later, I start this job, and the first day at work, like I'm like having diarrhea. Like, have you ever had nervous diarrhea?
Sure.
Okay, so I was having nervous diarrhea, so I was in and out of the bathroom. So I come out of the bathroom after diarrheaing, and I sit down, and then 10 minutes later, I get up to go to lunch, and Shane texts me. He's like, "Yo, bro, you got some toilet paper hanging out. You're like connected to your pants."
Oh no.
And keep in mind, like, when one person gets up, everyone in the office can see them. And there is dozens upon dozens of hot girls in this office. And I'm like, dude, I can't go back.
Oh, that
Did you
I
you
went
quit?
No, I went back. But I was very close to not just leaving.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
is how many jobs have you ever quit a job?
I've quit
Well,
almost every job I've ever had.
What's the craziest quit day that you've had?
Dude, I'm like a pretty respectful quitter, but one time I got fired
Full
and I cried.
2 weeker.
I felt like a wuss, dude.
You cried during the firing.
Yeah.
Firings are tough, man.
Just because I really wanted this job and I was like really trying hard, but I got fired because I had a podcast
Subway.
at the time.
They're like, "You're not the sandwich artist we need." You're like, "Please."
No. So I was selling cars at Land Rover Denver, and
Whoa.
I talked about them on a podcast episode in a bad light, and they heard. And I'm like, dude, no one listens to
I
that
know.
podcast.
Isn't it amazing how the only people that listen to you are there to cancel your ass? It's like, what are you you're here taking notes?
You get the haters
You go
first.
fucking, yeah.
And then
Let
the
us
fans.
let us get some fans first.
Have you guys gotten canceled yet?
No, we've been like
No.
really good.
An attempted cancellation?
There's nothing to cancel because there's a disclaimer that we have forgotten to put in front of every episode, but we do need to put that disclaimer up there
Yeah.
for legal things because I don't want to get sued, but I always come from the grounds of
Freedom of speech.
well, Yeah, I say crazy shit on stage to fucking people. That's my it's my job to fucking sit here and say crazy shit. And there's a way to do that I have to be just as professional here as I am on stage, because this is a
more
fucking
important in a
like
sense that it lives forever.
like the most embarrassed, like what sucks about podcasting is you might say something embarrassing from like, you're like, oh yeah,
I had butt
you
worms.
bring up
I did have butt worms.
past stuff and you're like, that was a little personal family thing. I wish I didn't share that or something. Maybe I called like my Aunt Bethany a cunt. And I'm like, I wish I didn't air that episode, or well, whatever the case is. But as far as the stuff and the statements I make, everything is meant to be taken as a joke. Everything that I say, at least. If I want it to be serious, I'll put emphasis on that. I want it to be serious.
Totally. And I to piggyback off of that, like, we're just trying to make each other laugh. Like, that's our premise. And like, a lot of the times with comedy, there's like a victim.
Yeah, which is you right now from that cat.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the other thing is like, I think what's funny is we have a podcast that's like, I will say established. It's past 50 episodes, which is retarded. Well, yeah, that's crazy. It's a crazy number. And we have like a list of like famous and semi-famous comedians that are trying to get on the show in this basement. Yeah, and we're like, that's so funny. There's like 30 people calling to get spots, and we're like texting back and forth. I'm like, have you touched back with Jason? Like, can we get Jason? You were like our go-to because that's hilarious. I haven't seen you in like 16 years, which I think is funny.
Yeah.
Alone.
And same with me. I haven't seen him in 16 years.
It's quite a reunion of this person used to make us laugh, and you were funny, so we want to like explore why you were funny. It doesn't matter what you do now. It's interesting to see what you do now. You're like in an office job.
To prove. You've already had 2 pops.
Yeah, bro.
I'm keeping track.
And he's a pop counter for sure. You also like, I bet you like The Office because you're like, oh, I can fucking murder. I see you murdering in an office. You're like the opposite of the bald guy from What We Do in the Shadows. He's an energy vampire.
That's me.
No,
Colin
I think
Robbins.
that's. I don't know. I think you like. You think you're the energy vampire guy?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay. Do you take? You like that?
speak
You like?
monotone and I have boring stuff to say. You should hear me talk about my job.
I like how you move the mic away every time you breathe in.
It's gonna be very boring.
Listen, yeah, they're gonna hear. I'm breathing for the both of us.
I don't know how microphones work. This
You
is
just-
like my first time holding
You
it.
keep it there,
Hey.
but as you're talking, they're gonna hear you go like, "Whoa, whoa." This is gonna be
Sorry.
My
weird.
impression of Jason, and he's like talking. He's like,
Yeah. Have you breathed out once? You could breathe out.
you're good.
I'm fucking with you. I think that you probably kill in an office environment. I wouldn't see you as the energy vampire
Well-
unless you're in control of that. Like you like go to work every day to feed on people, which is also a hilarious role.
I work in a machine shop, and my job's very solitary.
Oh, okay.
I don't even talk to people
Yeah.
if I don't have to.
So it's almost like you need like to be schizophrenic though to kind of keep yourself like.
Schizophrenic. Well, how do
I'm not
you?
schizophrenic.
No, I'm not
Is it-
saying you are, but it'd be nice so you could like have company.
Is it loud, or are you listening to the radio? Set the scene for me.
Yeah.
Are you a headphones podcast guy?
Yeah, I wear headphones, and
Okay.
they're Bluetooth. I
Nice.
listen to music and audiobooks.
Audiobooks
I like
listening. Okay.
sci-fi books.
Nice, me too. Love it. What are we stuck in a certain genre? Are you like a Star Wars expanded universe guy, or are you like
I've read some of those.
new stuff that's coming through? I don't know any new sci-fi stuff, but what are you getting into?
Okay. Well, this and that really. I did listen to some of the Star Wars stuff, and then I listened to that Three Body Problem book, and that was pretty.
that
There's
sounds
a whole
cool.
series of books, and that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
And then the show is terrible, though. At least I didn't. Like
Oh, did they?
it. They made it into a show multiple times, and I didn't like
We
them.
fail every time.
Yeah,
Oh man.
There's not many that do it well.
I heard the new Fallout show is good.
yeah.
Have you seen it?
I saw the first season. I didn't really play those games, but they
I didn't play it.
it's a
Yeah,
good
I
show.
didn't like the game, so it's keeping me from playing or watching the show. But I love the guy Walter Goggins or whatever.
Yeah.
No nose.
Yeah, bro, that actor is fucking kick ass in everything he's in.
He's a good actor.
Dude, you know who I love is the black dude from Severance.
Severance.
Have you seen Severance?
Yeah, I have seen.
Is that the one where they're
Severance.
all millionaires and they run
No.
a TV thing?
No. You're thinking of Succession.
Oh yeah.
Severance is the one with the guy from Step Brothers, the brother.
John C. Riley.
No,
oh,
no,
we got
Derek.
tickets to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy
what
from
was it? YouTube.
Party Down. He was in
Yeah,
Party
Party Down was great.
Yeah.
I think they brought it back.
He's a good
Really?
actor.
Yeah,
I'd be interested in watching that.
I think they did bring it back. We'll have to peep it after.
Yeah.
Because that was a fantastic show and it never had its shine and it had funny fucking people on it. Like
oh, really? I've never seen it.
huge names. Like the lady from Glee was on there just playing like an auxiliary character. She was like on the team and one of the main characters, but it seemed like a show that the writing was so good. It was so funny. It was acted well. And those people seem like high ticket people. I think Rob Riggle did a bunch of it. And
Oh, he's good.
who's the big goofy guy they got on there? Like the guy that runs it, the company that's always worried, the boss.
Yeah. I don't know his name. He's been in a lot of things.
Yeah, he's funny too. Like
And, I know the guy with big glasses. He's on Freaks and Geeks, and then
yep.
other stuff.
One of the dudes
More
is
recent stuff.
Silicon Valley. Right?
Yeah.
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 So they all went on and made fucking money.
Very
very funny show.
You play guitar. Do you still play? Or?
Not really.
Yeah.
Why?
No, I just hang them on my wall.
Oh, that's cool.
Guitars.
Okay.
Collecting? You collected them?
No.
You ever thought about like playing it on the wall?
No.
Slab. If it's the bass, you could slab like Primus.
Right.
He's like rock climbing while playing.
Wow, rock climbing a wall of bases
Yeah.
would be sick.
That's a good like art exhibit.
Yeah, that's
What-
something Yoko Ono would.
What was the
fuck
other
up.
art exhibit we were talking about? Oh yeah. Well, I'm not going to say what it's for because we don't want to put that out in the public. But basically, picture like a dance club, okay? It's in a parking lot. But it's just a bunch of U-Haul trucks stacked together with the walls knocked down. So you're partying in the U-Hauls. But it's like 10 of them or maybe 15. Do you think that
Oh.
would work?
No. I don't know. I saw like a building made of trucks.
Well,
Yeah, but-
Is that what you said?
Yeah, yep.
well, brilliantly. I don't think. I think when you say have all the walls down, it makes it sound logistically impossible. But if you had doors and you were able to put a bunch of them together
Connectors.
and have like you could go through this, and they have adequate ventilation and fans and stuff, you could basically set up different clubs and venues and rooms and have a traveling like crazy ass nightclub.
Like what do they call it? A bar.
Like the bar bikes?
No, what do they call it when you like go to different bars?
Oh, bar hop.
Bar
Yeah.
hop.
Yeah, different themed U-Haul rooms.
Yeah. And then you could then separate them all and drive them individually to the next city. All the equipment stays set up per that show.
I think I'm selling you on it.
I'm sold on it already. I got it. You said it this time and I go,
Okay.
brilliant.
Yeah. I heard in the 1920s room you can beat your wife.
Not as good.
Okay.
I have
Too soon.
I have a brilliant idea. Would you like to hear it? And maybe be I want you to give me your yes, I would invest in it, or I don't think I'd invest in it. Now, this is a hypothetical. if you were an investor and this was an investor meeting.
And
This
what
isn't
am I
me
doing?
asking for anything.
Am I the assistant?
Well, you can also. I've ran it by you, but I want you also to do the same thing.
Okay.
You're both investors.
Can I get you guys some more water or anything?
Yeah, I have water.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So,
So I come in. Basically, my elevator pitch is okay. Sharks. I have always been a bigger man, and I struggle as other big men and women do at restaurants. Specifically, booths have always been a scary place for us, and we have to check to see if it's bolted to the floor. No more of that. I say we have tables that everyone can enjoy, and we start selling tables to restaurants that have a certain thing. Think the opposite of a leaflet table. You know how a table can fold out and become a bigger table? I'm thinking we have crescent moon things that you can break down and fold up under you. So if we slide into the same booth, you're comfortably sitting there, and then I would have to probably go to the second extender. It's like a seatbelt extender,
dude,
but
that's
it's
a great
belly
idea.
shaped.
bro, I don't think you should say
So
this on the podcast.
then, both arms are still like this, and you could eat. But now everybody can sit in a thing, and it's like less fat, not phobic, but it's for the fats, and nobody speaks up for them, not even themselves. They're fucking eating, but
Their mouth's full.
yeah,
Good one.
no one stands up for them either. Or I'm standing up for fat people because they're all sitting down.
Yeah.
But I think it's a brilliant idea, and it's doable. It's easy to engineer something like that. They engineered the fucking leaflets with 2 hinges. This one shape wise might be a little weird, but I think if you build it with good American parts, it'd be a nice thing for everyone who is big. And most of America is large, I will say. I don't know the obesity numbers right now, but I'd assume that we're still too fat.
I have a solution for fat people and people like me who can't gain weight.
Yeah.
Dude, we would be a perfect match. We do liposuction. You give me your fat.
I'm down. They can, whoever wants it can have it.
I'll literally, I would take your.
I'll
take
give-
50 pounds from you.
Yeah,
If you-
I'd give 50 pounds.
Yeah. So
I got really, so I was kind of like, I was big, but then I got skinny in my 20s, and then I got like fat again over the pandemic. I was skinny up until the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah, bro. So I knew what life was like on your guys' side. And it's crazy because the whole world treats you differently. They're all nicer to you. They fucking, all this stuff. Fat people
But-
just get it.
but fellow fat people are nice to you.
To fat people
Yeah.
or to skinny people?
To fat people are not nice to skinny people, I would argue.
Well,
I feel like there's this silent war. happening.
there's a silent it depends on how skinny you are. Like you're skinny, we don't really like, because you're like, yeah, you can eat whatever you want. You're not gonna get skinny. We hate the skinny people. The thing that I hated most as a kid was because I was a shirt in the pool guy kind of guy.
That's okay.
Had to be, bro.
Yeah.
But the kids, like the skinny kids that would fucking pull their shirts off and have like a 6-pack, but it was because they were like anorexic skinny.
That's me.
Bro, those kids we really hated. Because
Dude,
those kids would come up to us and be like, why's your shirt? Why you got your shirt on?
That's fucked up. dude.
And it was always like, you didn't even earn those muscles.
But you're
Like,
generalizing. That is fair though. You're generalizing. You're lumping me with them, and I would never say that to another person.
well, that's just off observational size. Like there is a judgment that happens from fat people to every other people. Because here's the hypocritical part though. Fat people against fatter people, we're just as bad as you skinny people.
Oh, really?
We see a fat person, we're like, God damn, look at this fat fuck. We want to be in on it, We want to
Yeah.
be like,
That's interesting.
but it's crazy because if we are standing next to each other and we're like, look at this fat fuck, then you guys look at us. And we're like, oh, and we realize that fat is in its own category, and then there's extra fat.
But I also think fat is kind of vilified. Like,
Yeah, it is vilified by
Like,
society and media and everything.
yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me that you're fat. I don't care.
No, you are not a fat purist, but What do you call someone who's this is important in this society
To label
day and
that.
age because there's people that fat people feel safe. There's skinny people that fat people feel safe around because you're not fat phobic, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what it would be. Yeah, phobia.
Do you think most skinny people are fat phobic?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're worried about getting squished. They're I think they're just like,
I actually am worried about that now.
yeah, there's always this sort of thing of limited space. What are they taking up that I don't have?
Well,
And that's like on any situation where there's seats next to each other or a bus or an aisle or walking, any sort of situation where a side by side is going to go down, fat people get judged harshly.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter the thing. And I've already told you the fucking bullshit that Chipotle does to fat people,
Yeah.
which keeps us fat. So they want you to stay fat, or by their actions, they're keeping us down, which is what they do to poor people to control them. And, so fat people are just another marginalized group, which is crazy because is that you, bro?
Yeah.
You're popular, dog. She's
fucking group text. I'll explain in a second.
No, you're good.
Okay.
But I think fat people are their own segment of society that is every race and every creed, and they haven't unified yet. But if they did unify, it would be the end for all the skinny people. Like it would.
It does?
No, I don't think we'd attack you or anything. But I just think that like it's the sort of the Warriors mentality where they were like the gangs outnumber the cops 100-1. Can you dig it? So it's like the fat people. There's way more fat people than
I
skinny
honestly
people.
think you could beat me up. So.
Well, fat people generally can. Like fat people also don't know their own strength.
Oh, interesting.
You could throw somebody around, and you're like, well, I didn't realize. There's a lot more force coming with it.
Were you ever in a fight? Did you ever get in a fist fight in high school or anything like that?
I guess so.
I watched you slap box somebody once.
Slap.
Oh, was that
Yeah.
was a thing?
I remember you fighting somebody, and it was I
don't
won't
have
bring
to
it
talk
up,
about
but
I don't remember.
for real,
I don't.
could I tell you whose house it was at? Maybe it'll like jog your memory.
Sure. Yeah.
Do you want me to?
Yeah. I don't.
It was at Dom's mom's house.
Oh, in Amherst.
Yeah, it was pretty close to the school.
Yeah.
It was an afternoon we were doing, and
Is it Taylor Lindenberry?
no, I don't think so.
Was it an actual fight or? Just
No,
for
it
fun?
was a funsy fight
Okay.
that a couple real punches got thrown towards the end of it. That's how those fights usually
I'm going to
went.
admit something that I don't want to admit, but you know what? I'm all about truth. I'm all about just being authentic. I got in a fight in 10th grade, and you know who I lost to?
Who?
A girl.
Josh Stephenson.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You were there that day, I think.
No.
It was after
I think
football.
I remember that though.
Yeah. Yeah, he beat
I
me.
didn't see that.
well, he's a scrapper, bro.
Yeah.
He's a scrappy little
Well,
feller.
well, he lived-
we need to get him on the podcast too.
He lived next to Smoker's Alley, so
Yeah.
you got to be able to scrap it.
Was
Yeah, it'd be
that
tough.
during his wearing his sister's pants phase when he was?
It was
eating?
right out of that, so I had
Okay.
no excuse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty hilarious. I
Yeah.
forgot he. Yeah,
He was emo.
I don't mean.
Oh, he was kind of like a.
Yeah,
I'd
he
have
had
made
black hair. You did the swoop.
I had
you
black hair
freshman
too. I was. What do you remember me as? Can you picture me in high
Yeah,
school?
You wore black a lot.
Yeah.
And
year. I remember that.
yeah,
Is he a music
brown.
guy or what do you? Yeah, how do you classify me?
No, I think I just remember you as just kind of. What's the word? You're a little bit edgy. You're like funny but edgy.
Oh,
Kind of.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Edge
I
Lord.
could tell there was some darkness.
Not as edgy as some people. Not as edgy as like Derek Ward, if you remember.
Oh,
Derek
he
Ward.
was-
Well, I don't know who that is.
I remembered him. He was.
What was he the guy that? I don't know what was edgy about him.
I just don't want to talk bad about anyone, but he just was into some adult things in high school. That
Well,
were
yeah,
illegal.
he
What?
was a close friend of mine too. I mean, at least I thought so. But he was like into the Juggalo stuff, ICP stuff.
Oh, okay.
And
I think he was
I
into
don't know.
like drugs.
There was just some edginess there.
Yeah.
Same with Ricky and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not meant to talk.
No, not at all.
no,
Just
no.
I'm always curious because I'm like I was kind of a burnout, but then I did sports. I did sports for like the first 2 years, and then I don't know. I floated amongst so many groups. I loved the emos. I was big into emo music, metal music too, and
He also had an older brother who wasn't the best influence.
well, I had an older brother that was a juggalo. So there was like, unfortunately, I think there was a juggalo cloud or drip
Oh, really?
that like
It's
kind of.
contagious.
Well, yeah, I think it like because those people, I was nice to them too. So like
Yeah.
having that brother, I knew that like all these people are disgusting, but there's a pocket of them that are normal people, pretty cool. So like I would never really judge them, which unfortunately would like bring them around. You know, it's like Jesus with the fucking whores.
Yeah.
But these juggalos weren't oiling my feet or anything. But
Sorry about that.
I did then link up with like the stoners when that
I'm scared
happened.
if sorry to interrupt. I'm scared if I mute it, it would mute the GarageBand. I don't think it would though.
I don't know. I don't get text to my computer like that. That's insanely futuristic.
Sorry, boys.
You're good. I remember you as like a you were like a music.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
I remember you were a music guy.
Yeah. I remember you loved the Beatles.
I was like, yeah, Beatles are great. I still like the Beatles.
Beatles are good, great catalog.
I thought I was just like a class clown kind of.
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
the teacher didn't even realize you were a class clown. You were like operating at this like higher dimension.
Yeah, you were safe. You were a safe
Yeah.
kid. I think you were you weren't on like I never was seeing you in the office all the time and stuff. Like
I did get in big trouble one time or a couple times. I was throwing rocks at one of the cameras, which was really dumb.
At school?
I don't even know why I was.
that's a
doing
good
that.
little rebellious thing, like a rock big enough to break it, or just pebbles.
Just pebbles.
Hilarious.
Just a really
It's even
stupid
more rebellious.
thing.
That's great. There was a spirit that was missing at that school, and that's what I always chased, that little rebellious spirit, which even to this day my whole I love comedy because of that too. You know, I'm like, well, I can be as rebellious as I want, and I didn't like school. And I went to college afterwards to like appease my parents, and I didn't like any of that. I had to find my own fun through everything. And then I got a job, bro, for like a whole decade that was like a big grown-up job. When I left there, I was doing like chemistry at nuclear power plants.
Wow.
And I quit to do comedy and comic books. And so like I guess I regressed or whatever, or I don't know, but
Well, no,
to society, they're like,
Well,
what are you thinking?
no. It's okay to take 2 steps back and like reconfigure and like, dude. The truth is, there's no entry level jobs in comedy. Like you have to.
Yeah, that shit. It's like such a grind from.
It's literally it's an internship.
takes, like,
for the
20
first-
years.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
internship for the first like 5 years, and then you start to get paid gigs, or like you're just now getting paid gigs the last year, like right, last 2 years maybe.
Yeah, well, for about 2 years now, but like I've started like the corporate money that I've made now, where I did like a 30-minute show and I got paid like $500.
But still, like even the $500.
No, that's
like,
what I'm saying is
that's
like that.
nothing. You make that in a week at most jobs.
Well, yeah, that
You
was the
know?
thing though. That's where I was like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
seeing some fucking shit come back from this now, because
Yeah.
anyone can be like, oh, like I just made that shit in 30 minutes on a Sunday. So I was like, that's like half my rent in one night. And of course it took, years to get this material and to work shit out, and just the preparation. It took like time to prepare for that set, because it was a clean set, and it was for like the farming association. So like those private gigs, they're like
They're hit or miss, I feel like.
Yes, and they could be hell gigs. Like I drove to Sterling for it, so I drove like almost to the Nebraska border, and then I get there, and then there's like political people there. I'm like, what?
Like
'Cause it's
protesting?
no, there was like Laura Boebert's people were there,
Oh.
and I'm like, now there's like, you know, I don't know. Just as a comic, your mind is racing, but I remember feeling so satisfied when I got that money because I was like, wow, and I don't know. It's sure most of the gigs are like $20, $30. I'm doing 10 minutes, 15 minutes, hosting here for $20, driving to Colorado Springs for $50. It's none of it is like able to pay all my bills right now. Like I still work for 40 plus hours a week running a comedy club, but that's all like business, you know. I still put in like 40 hours a week of work on just becoming a comedian to where I can get once it takes over and that levy goes back this way, then I'm like I'm out of the corporate world forever and I'm just going to be I'm a W-9 or whatever, you know. I'm just going to be a independent contractor and
Book shows.
be a comedian.
Yeah.
Like,
Would you want to do like cruise ships?
yeah, I'd love to. And I have a couple avenues to get me there. You need quite a bit more time and you need like a dirty set and a clean set.
Oh, I didn't realize that you needed a dirty set.
I've heard such mixed information from different people and the cruise ships, like, the word in comedy, it's like where comics go to die. You know, they're like, oh, that's where old comics go to die. But then I have comics come and tell me, they're like, bro, I made 10 grand in 2 weeks. I got to do this many shows. I cruise the Bahamas. There's comics I know that have a healthy balance of it. And listen, right now, I left a big boy job 6 years ago to do this. So now I'm living again like I'm in my 20s, which it's kind of nice. But I'm having to rebuild that my 401k, everything, my savings, my retirement, all of that stuff. I like I hit the reset button and rebuilding it with comedy is taking forever. But I'll take whatever route I have to in comedy to get that money early on. Comics are too proud to do cruise ships. Fuck that. I'll do cruise ships. There's comics that are like, there's comics that refuse to do clean.
Yeah.
I got paid $500 to go do that clean gig, and 100 comics before me would have turned it down because they can't say fuck.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't be funny without saying fuck, shit, you know, what are you even doing? Like, I don't even want to get into that because comics will die on that hill. But like, I think if you're a true comedian, you're like a hit for hire. And you can be sure you want your own audience to perform for every time, but put me in front of a room of farmers in fucking Nebraska and watch me, who has wildly different political views than these guys out here. You know, watch me play it safe and entertain this and get paid. And
Yeah.
I did that the baby showers, and I did a nursing home, and I've done a fucking ant farm, and you know, an ant farm exists for like. I did the Loveland. There's like a medieval fest, and I was telling all my friends, like, I'm on the Renaissance Festival. I thought it was the Renaissance Festival, and it's not. It was the medieval fest, and we were in the jester's tent, and I had to go around and like get people to come to the tent to have an audience, and I had like a 15-minute spot after the harp lady. And so in the front row of that, by the way, like the only people that wanted to come over when I was like, comedy, coming over here. I mean, you know, I needed to get a crowd. I got a whole crowd, but it's all like hot mothers with strollers that wanted the shade of the thing. So it was all like, it was babies in the front row. Like just, it was all like stroller heaven.
I'm going to need a CID.
Yeah. And, fuck it. I did that. And that only paid the admittance to the festival, which was kind of, I actually stayed and helped a guy pack his shit up into a U-Haul, and he paid me like $150. So that's how I made money.
So like what I don't know if like you're still into it, but like were you when you were like playing the guitar a lot, like were you like writing music at all or trying that?
No, not at all. I've never been good at that.
Like have you tried?
Not really.
So how do you know?
I started like learning music theory and stuff, and just
Oh.
got bored.
Oh, okay.
I just would learn songs that I liked, but I don't listen to much guitar music anymore. So yeah, I
Just
just
kind of
sort
lost the interest.
yeah, pretty much.
So, like, what creative outlet do you have nowadays that you're doing or not doing?
I think it's mostly just my job.
Oh, really?
'Cause I think it's creative.
I don't know the ins and outs, but you can make an argument that like basically anything we do is creative. So that's cool.
Well, did you do any engineering, or did you go to further school?
I did. I went to Metro for. Sorry, I keep moving the mic. I don't know.
You're good, man.
I'm supposed
It's
to
like a
hold
dick.
it steady.
Yeah, you just want to like keep it under your bottom
Okay.
lip if you can.
All right.
Yeah.
Metro for mechanical and engineering technology, and took me forever. I hate school, and I got this. Well, I got a CNC job as I was in school, and I loved it. So afterwards, I just sort of stuck with it, and I've applied to some engineering jobs, but never heard anything back. So. Then I got this new job, which is way better than my old job. So
Nice.
I'm
It
pretty
pays
happy.
More,
Yeah,
you
you-
like it more, or all
Yeah.
of the above.
all the above, really.
Ooh-wee. When you get a good paying job, you're like, that's got to feel good. Like, I've done made it. I've kind of
Yeah.
maxed out where I can go.
Yeah, I'm like still in this survival mode where I'm like paycheck to paycheck, and like it doesn't feel good, but it's also like partially by choice because like I'm like trying to get a business going on the side. So, but that's I've been saying that for like 6 years, and now I'm like actually getting some movement. So it in some ways I feel like I've been very stagnant, but in other ways I feel like it's gonna pay off. So.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm not, if I didn't have a job, I'd just, be lazy all day long. I wouldn't be able to go do side stuff and make money that way.
Really? So you think if money didn't exist, like what would you spend your time doing?
I'd just sleep and play games. And
Yeah,
That's
I bet.
that's what I'm fighting for, my friend.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what I'm
I mean,
that's
I love
what I'm
that
aiming
too.
to do.
I love that too, but I would argue that because of how our system is designed, it's killed our creativity. Like it's like I guarantee if you had all that time on your hands, like yeah, maybe for like the first couple months you would do that, but eventually you'd start being like, let's try this out, let's try that out. Maybe I'll pick up the guitar again. Maybe I'll do this, and that's the problem with our school system. All of it is it kills creativity. It has no emphasis on creativity whatsoever.
Well, so does all the technology, like the doom scrolling. I just think has ruined
Yeah,
millions of creative thoughts drained right out of people
Well, it's-
without them
Good point.
noticing.
it's just hard because like you get home from work and you're tired and you need energy to do stuff, so it's easy to just doom scroll. And so I don't blame people. Like it's society. It's like it's not anyone's fault.
Do you think the generation under us is a little worse about it or better?
Worse.
Doom scrolling?
Yeah,
Oh, they're worse.
I feel like they're gonna have to be like technologically more dependent than we were, but we were kind of on the brand, or we were kind of on like the blossoming of it, where we were like, oh yeah, we watched the iPod from no screen to what it is to the iPhone to like, so we're kind of like, I think we're enjoying and reveling and watching it grow. But I guess I do remember a time before it. But I don't think anyone below us has that luxury. They start life
On an iPad.
like with an iPhone. And I wonder what that does psychologically to them. We had a good, like, I didn't get a cell phone until sophomore year or
Right.
junior year or something like that. So I really the doom scrolling didn't take place. Like I do remember fucking being bored all the time. Like just
Yeah.
being bored at school. Like there was so much time around school where all you're doing was hanging out. It's like fucking open mics.
Dude, I remember, I have a vivid memory of like summer going into 9th grade, and I'm on MySpace just messaging people to hang out. I was so fucking bored and just messaging people, and like even people that like I wasn't even like friends with. Like, I'm like dude, I because I kind of grew up an only child for the first 10 years, so like I just loved being around people.
10 years? You're 10 years older than your brother?
Sister. I'm 12 years older than my brother.
Oh.
So I'm like kind of like an only child, but I'm kind of not.
Did you get upset when they were born?
Yeah, I actually had a really.
Did that turn you into
Yeah.
a spoiled kid?
Yeah, probably. But my my dad and my stepmom at the time like sat me down. Like we were at a coffee shop, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna have a baby girl. You're gonna be a brother." And I'm like, "Why didn't you ask me before you did that?"
Like they would have had to buy it? Yeah. You don't know how that works yet?
They're like, "Hey, we're gonna go bang. Is that okay with you?"
Yeah. You're like, oh, what comes of it? They're like, maybe a baby sister in 9 months.
Yeah.
You're like, then don't bang.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I was like a reverse only child.
Yeah.
It's so funny because my brother's dead, but that's not the joke I was going for initially. But my brain moved too fast.
That was good.
I was a reverse only child because my brother ran away at 17. So the house opened up, and all of a sudden I was, I was the only child, and I got to do that for like some of middle school and most of high school or a bit of high school, which was an interesting thing, but also very nice. It was nice when you want to be an only child. Those were good years for it. You're not competing for like, pick me up after soccer practice, but they went and got my brother. It was a good time to
Just checking the time real quick.
be an only child. What are we at?
I'm trying to figure it.
So what else, my man? I want to know about comedy. Are you listen to any comedy podcasts, or what sort of podcasts do we listen to?
Well, something I don't listen to podcasts really,
Okay.
but something
The video didn't work.
oh, there's no video.
Oh, you're an audio only. It's just gonna be us talking to the fucking wall.
Yeah.
It's probably for the best.
Hey, yeah, it's funny it worked out that way. I don't know what happened. So.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Anyways, have you heard of Dropout TV?
No.
It's online. You have to do. It's like a $6 per subscription.
Sort of.
But
Yeah.
there's some on YouTube. They're kind of like an improv group, I
Oh.
guess.
Are they Australian or New Zealand?
No, they sound American. But the one thing I really like that they do, they have costume designers come in and they take a comedian and they make them shut their eyes and they do this big elaborate costume, and then the person has to come up with a character for that
amazing.
costume, and then they do like an interview. And I don't really believe it's improv. Just like Whose Line Is It Anyways wasn't actually improv, but
Seriously?
Well, I
don't-
think
no.
parts of it were.
maybe some of it was.
Some of
but,
those songs, I was like, they have like 3 verses written to this, not missing a
Yeah,
beat,
the
dude.
songs are definitely not improv.
Oh,
But
man.
I don't know.
Kind of
It's
breaks
funny.
my heart a little bit. Wayne Brady, why you lie to me like that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's like it's so good. It can't
Yeah.
If you go back, I mean, I watched it when I was a kid. If you watch it as an adult, you just see he doesn't even think about it at all. It just
Yeah.
immediately starts and
Dude, I actually
I have
take
watched
back.
it as
I don't
an
think
adult.
Any of it's improvised, actually.
No, I don't know, because I've watched it, like, I'll say within 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Dead serious. That's so funny you brought
Yeah.
that up. But I've also seen, because when I watched it as a kid, I want to say it was Drew Carey. But when I watched it recently, it was some other guy entirely.
Yeah, they rebooted it at some point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they rebooted it.
And it wasn't as funny as I remember.
Yeah.
But back in the day with Drew Carey, I remember like really wanting to watch that show because it would make me laugh really hard.
It's so good.
And
Like,
I thought they were
Wayne
so
Brady
funny.
And
Yeah.
Colin and the other guy, the other white guy, like
Yeah,
oh my God, all
that
three
big
of those.
tall dude.
Yeah, and then the fourth one
Yeah,
was like
Ryan Stiles.
Yeah, that
Colin
guy.
Mockery.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and then the
I
fourth
wonder if he
guy
does
was
stand-up.
sometimes one guy, sometimes
It
another
was
guy.
always
Yeah, they would change it out with like it was a Greg Proops and then somebody else.
Mhm.
One of them's a comedian. I don't recognize the other guy.
There was, I think there was a variety of people in that fourth spot.
Yeah, just kind of cycle them in and out.
Yeah. But-
So such a funny show.
Anyways, Dropout. They have a bunch of different shows, but including that costume thing, and then they have one that's sort of like Whose Line Is It Anyways, where they give them prompts and they have to do improv,
Love it.
and they have some other stuff too. But
I'll check them out.
yeah,
I like it. I do a healthy amount of podcasts. Podcasts and music. And then I've kind of shaved down all my streaming services down to just YouTube Premium.
Huh.
I'm not a Netflix or a Disney Plus guy, or I have HBO, but
Yeah.
bro, YouTube Premium is excellent.
Hmm.
For movies, there's not a single ad in sight, and it makes YouTube a billion times better when
Really?
there's not a
Oh, you
single ad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
I love it.
Well, he watches a lot of cop videos on YouTube too.
I do like that. It's kind of one of my it's one of my like decompress things, oddly. I know it's like chaotic shit, but I watch it and I watch it to relax. It's so weird. But I also like freak out videos. I love ones in like Universal Studios or airports are good.
what's that? Like people
Having just a
freaking out?
meltdown, or I like body cams and police stuff where they got to go into Universal Studios because Universal Studios police can't handle this couple or whatever. And then they show up, and it's just basically them like kicking them out of the park. I think a lot of it stemmed from I had never worked security before until I started working at the comedy club. And when I started at that comedy club, it was really wild audiences, and there was a lot of fights, and there would be like your potential to get in a fight as just a security guard was like 90%. And I'm not a fighter. I don't like fighting. I'm not a tough dude whatsoever. I don't talk shit to people, and I certainly won't like aggravate somebody screaming in my face. You know, like I'm a very chill guy, and my boss was like this big black dude who's like a retired Crip from the East Side. That's how that's in like my opening monologue of this guy training me, and he literally trained me, and he's like he goes, yeah, if any of these motherfuckers say they'll wait for you in the parking lot, just make sure that at the end of the night you leave with like 3 of us. A couple weeks ago, like 2 Mexican dudes fucking said they was gonna wait, and then they did wait, and I beat the fuck out of them twice outside.
Twice.
And yeah, because he beat them up and kicked them out.
Oh.
And then I go, well, what do I do if like these people because he was like, you know, you tell tables to shut the fuck up if they're talking during the comic or shouting out. Telling me basically when I go and tell a table to chill out, or he goes, if they try to walk, he goes, they'll send one of their table out, and then you got to catch the people walking on their bills and stuff.
How often does that actually happen?
It used to happen a lot, like potentially like a couple $1,000 would walk out of the building.
And so I
In
remember
a
he
night.
said he works. Can I say it? Yeah, he works
Sure,
at the Denver
yeah.
Improv, the comedy club in like Stapleton.
So generally we would throw like 2 shows a night, like a 7:30. Back in the day, it used to be like an 8 o'clock and like a 10 o'clock, and they always run late. So the 10 o'clock show really wouldn't start till like 11 or 11:30, and you would have just a room full of 350 people, and they'd be super drunk. The late crowd would come in fucked up, and It'd be kind of chaotic in there, and then you'd have a comedian on stage, and we'd get like huge names like Chris Rock's brother, Tony Rock, or like Bruce Earthquake, DC Young Fly. Any of these people would come in, and they'd be on stage, and the crowds would just be rowdy. And that first boss I had, he was like, I go, what do I do if these people tell me no? I think I asked. And he goes, tell them that you're going to throw them through a fucking wall. And I go, I can't say this. Keep in mind, at the time, it was more so than it is now, but it was a black club. So the audience is all like 7 foot fucking like, and they're all in like groups of like 11 and 12, and everybody knows somebody. And there was like a lot of gang, just whatever. So it's not like that anymore. At a certain time, we had to pay uniformed police officers to stand in there during shows. And so like the potential, because people were getting drunk, the potential, it's just like any bar, concert sort of thing. The potential to get crazy is there.
So I Uber, right? And I think it was like Friday night. I had a ride that took me literally right next to his work. And so I like went in to go like say hi to him, but it was like right in the heat of everything. So I was like he's too busy. But what was so funny is like, how you said like they come drunk.
Yeah.
I like go to the front door, and the front door opens, and this girl's like literally like passed out on this guy.
Oh,
she's
no.
like throwing up to the left or something. Like it was.
Yeah, they get here. We had some crazy audience this weekend, but we had like a TikToker. So he wasn't generally a comedian, but he's like a TikToker with like 4 mil or something crazy. And he's very funny, and his skits are hilarious. But it brought this wicked, insane crowd out. And
Friday and Saturday, or
Friday and Saturday. And dude, I'll tell you what happened on Saturday night. In between shows, we let one show out, and somebody's like, hey, they need security in the lobby. I go up there, and like this very thug-looking Mexican dude, he had his hair in like pigtails or braids or whatever. He had like this piercing right here, whatever that's called. A couple face tattoos, and he looked like an extra from fucking Blood In, Blood Out, dude. Like he looked gangster or ghetto, whatever you want to say. And he was there with this chick, and he goes, hey, there's this guy out front. He just tried to fight me. He fucking's got a pistol on him, and he's being real aggressive. And I'm like, why'd he try to fight you? I go, I'm like, this is crazy. And I'm looking around, and I go, like, where is he? And they go, well, the people out front said he already left. But, like, I go, what do you want me to do about it? I go, did you call the police? And he goes, no, I didn't call the police. I go, do you know this guy? He's like, no, I don't know this guy. And I'm like, well, what do you want to do about it? I go, I can call, like, Northfield Security, or we can call the police. I'm not going to call him on my phone on, like, behalf of you. If there's not something actively happening, of course. And the guy's just like, well, can you like go out there with us? And I'm like, all right, thinking, sure, because we also have guests coming in, so I want to make sure it's like safe. So I'm like, yeah, and I walk out there with him, and he's like, my car's right over there, and I go, you want me to like walk you guys to your car? I don't think I asked. I don't think I offered. I think he asked. And because I remember thinking like, well, that's off our property, which generally are like, I should care less about your situation, right? About 10 feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm also like customer service. So I'm like, sure, I'll walk you to it. Technically, it's in Target's parking lot, but I'll walk you across the street.
you call Target to get their security
Yeah.
to take
Well, I
over?
was going to message Northfield Security and just have them come deal with this guy.
Yeah.
And anyways, long story short, we're walking over there, and the gangster dude stops, gets behind me where he's like pressing on me. I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, there he is right there. There he is right there. He's putting me
Using you as a
in
hostage.
between this psycho guy, and I look up and I see some guy that's 3 times the size of all of us start walking up, and instantly he starts saying, you cheating on me, you bitch. He just starts attacking the lady verbally
Wow.
behind us. And the guy's like, this is my car. And I'm like, well, get into it. And the lady starts talking shit back to the guy. So instantly I'm like, you fucking know each other, you know? Keep
Yeah.
in mind, he was like, we don't know this guy. Well, this guy comes up, the first two sentences out of his mouth. You cheating on me, you fucking bitch. I still got your hairbrush at my fucking house.
Hairbrush.
And I'm like, no one brings up a hairbrush if they don't fucking. I'm like, this is some fucking bullshit. And then he's like, oh, you brought security out here, you bitch ass mother. And he's screaming at this guy. And then all I can remember is like, oh, yeah, like this guy's got a pistol on him. So I'm like,
The guy you're like
the guy's walking. He's still walking towards us because we're just about to this guy's car, and this guy's probably parked 6 spaces down.
What's so funny is I might have been there and like what
Probably,
if I, like,
it could have-
stumbled upon- I'm like, hey buddy, what's up?
Bro. I remember the guy hopped in the car. The guy got so close to me, part of his spit came out, and I seen the spit as he's screaming at this lady, and that's when he's like, oh, you got security out here, like. And I'm like thinking this is rough because now I'm standing kind of in front of their car and they're hopping in it, but the lady won't fully hop in it. She's like talking shit with the door open. And I'm like, she's in it enough for me to be like, I'm done with this situation. So I immediately start to kind of move out of the way. And the guy peels out of there with the lady still talking shit, kind of doors half open, peels out of there, almost hits other people who are parking and like walking in. So this other crowd now is like, dude, what the fuck? That guy, the second he peels off, takes all aggression away from me, runs to his little beat up car, hops in it, and starts chasing after them. Like we're talking like 0 to 100 miles an hour in this little parking lot. And that guy almost hits the same group of people that the first guy took off. So now like these people are like, really, what the fuck? But yeah, how crazy is that?
You
That
could've
guy
just
was
blamed it on Target. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy Target shoppers.
what I didn't say though. That guy was running up with his hand in his hoodie, and the way that guy was like getting behind me, I was like, oh. This guy is literally gonna meat shield me.
Yeah, you're the meat
Yeah.
shield. Yeah.
And I'm like, why would I ever walk them to their car? I'm like, all my decision making was just like, boom,
That's
boom,
a
boom,
tough
boom, boom.
one.
But
But
I
you want to be there. You want to be there for people, but like you don't know at what.
Yeah, I'm like,
expense.
I don't know what your situation is, and they lied to me up front.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I've learned, don't get involved in other people's fights and stuff. I've had bad experiences trying to in movies you see people like break up fights and it's fine, but if you try to do that in real life, they just want to fight you now.
Yeah,
So I don't do that anymore.
that's crazy. You've caught a couple from.
Well, I went to UNC in Greeley for a couple years, and I remember. I won't mention it, but I went to a party and there was a fight, and it was actually people from our high school. Were
We'll talk about it
involved in
after.
Whoa.
And I tried to just break it up a little bit, just sort of
Yeah,
gently,
both
let's calm
fighters.
down.
Yeah.
And they got really angry at me.
Both of the fighters got mad
no,
at you.
not both of them, just the one that I was trying to stop.
Oh man,
I didn't really expect that, but that's just my
Interesting.
naivety.
you're
back
really
then.
you're looking out
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah. When people are like that drunk, it's like it feels like it's like almost demonic possession. It's like people
Yeah.
don't act the same.
They're totally disassociated from who they normally are.
yeah.
I don't like. I never get that drunk. I've been blackout drunk like once in my life,
Oh, it's
and it was around high school age.
I've happened a few times, like around that time in college, and that's when I just said, okay, I can't drink like 3 beers, and that's
Yeah.
it. I'm not gonna black out anymore.
Mhm.
For some reason, it just started happening like every time I drank. So that's when I was like, no.
Yeah, yeah. I could go the rest of my life without drinking, but I do acknowledge it is like nice to have like a glass of whiskey or an old fashioned.
I don't have the tastes. I don't find the taste appeasing
Well, it tastes
or
awful,
appealing at all of any booze.
but the feeling from whiskey and wine, those are my two favorites. Like you just feel so chill and just like it's a nice feeling, but it's easy to abuse it and
It's like
not worth
it's such a weird spectrum though, because you got to like have just enough to get to this good, sort of wavy.
Well, for me, it's like 1 or 2 drinks, and I'm
Yeah.
so it's like
That's probably I'm probably a lightweight too. I remember growing up, I was the drinker that would like. When I was too afraid to drink when my friends were like trying to force me to drink, and I'd like throw the shot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, they're not gonna make me drink like that.
I was the type I probably would have like tried to chug the whole bottle and kill myself or something because
Yeah.
stupid.
I had friends like that too. They'd get wasted
But I didn't.
at the sleepover, and then they'd like one of our buddies got drunk and then just decided to destroy his car.
Oh, no.
So he went out there and he's like breaking the front headlights, and he's like, then he got in the car and he's like ripping the mirror off and just fucking everything
It
up.
must be actually very freeing to just fucking destroy something like that. you know?
Yeah, he did it a few times to stuff. I think he also fucked someone else's car up.
Oh,
But I think they were fucking around. I think somebody got like suplexed into somebody's windshield, fucking around drunk,
oh, man.
and annihilated somebody else's car. But yeah, were you a big partier guy? You went to a lot of parties?
A bit in Greeley in college. I joined a fraternity.
What was the fraternity
I lived
called?
in the party house. And that was
Whoa.
actually the biggest mistake of my life, really, because I didn't get any sleep. I got sick like 18 times that year.
Oh,
and I
man.
just couldn't do school.
Yeah.
And just basically, I had to leave Greeley.
How does anyone do that? I
Rethink
don't think
my
I would be
life.
able to do that.
And what the thing was, there's 8 of us in that house, and without like 4 of them were not paying rent without telling anybody else.
Oh,
So we found out like we were getting evicted, towards the end of the school year.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what do we do now? So that was just big stressful mess.
so you don't have fraternity brothers for life out of
I
that?
don't
They kind of
talk to any
fractured.
them anymore.
What
I
about
don't-
just friends from
They're
college?
fine. I don't have anything against them, but I just don't talk to them.
Hmm.
No friends from college.
Interesting. My
Really?
friends from college, I'm kind of close with, but I don't. I've kind of lost some touch. But I have more high school friends than college friends. That's
Yeah,
funny.
my college, I got one buddy from college. That's about it.
So you said you work in Northfield? 'Cause I work in Montbello, which is a
Oh,
little
nice. That's
nearby.
the hood.
Yeah.
Bell's side is what the people shout out in the dark room.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
kinda
not
scary.
a nice area.
No,
For
no,
sure.
it's pretty rough.
Yeah, I was leaving work the other day and I heard a gunshot just
No,
Nice.
on the side of the road, and
Yeah.
everyone around me was like, but I just kept driving.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
good.
I'm lucky it was just
Get-
one gunshot.
Drive on out of there, dude.
Does it sound different than a firework?
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was a gunshot.
I mean, it's not the time of year
The-
for
Could have been
fireworks.
a firework, I guess.
It was a gunshot. It was Montbello. It's amazing when you look at the list of like reported gunfire, just nightly. You can look it up and it'll look like a Christmas tree.
Well, someone was telling me, I was Ubering someone who lives in Aurora. It was like a concerned mom I was driving, and she was telling me that like basically they're like 3D printing guns now. And
Oh, yeah.
you just need a metal barrel that you can order online, and then you can basically make the rest of the gun.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So when they come for everyone's guns, real gun makers and guns aren't going to be the guns that the future or that criminals will use because they can't
Yeah,
even,
you just make it.
they're 3D printing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ghost gun, they call them.
And that's like stuff that probably, a metal barrel, I guess, will still go off on a metal detector, but that's crazy. I didn't know you could print a whole ass gun from a 3D printer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen some crazy shit down here, but it feels pretty safe, honestly.
Compared to like other major cities, like Denver's pretty good, I think.
It's not too bad.
Compared to where I fucking grew up, Westminster seems ghetto now, bro. It does. It seems ghetto. Federal Heights, I
Well,
think, was always ghetto.
I
Thornton is like way better than North Glen. But
So-
Thornton is all suburbs, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's sort of long. I live on the very north side of it,
North side.
just on 136.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Just
I used to live
by
on
the way.
My mom,
136 in
actually.
Lowell.
Really?
My mom lives off of 136 in Colorado.
Yep.
Hey, I got other close friends that live over there. That is a good spot.
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
nice. Are they continuing to build out that way, like north of everything? Because
Kinda
around there, like
northeast.
Hawley and a lot of those are still like farmers' fields and shit.
I think that, yeah, they're building.
It's crazy.
All right,
growing,
should
growing.
we wrap and crap, or is there anything you want to shout out? Anything, or
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I don't have much to talk about these days.
yeah,
Do you like board games?
love board
I
games.
play a lot of
Catan.
board games.
Yeah,
I like Catan.
You know Joel? Remember Joel?
yeah, yeah.
From
yeah.
high school.
What's the last name?
Tartarini.
Joel did me a solid.
Oh, I
in fifth
remember the
grade.
name.
Yeah, we have like a board game night. Me, him, Susanna, and my fiance. We have a
Oh, that's cool.
board game night.
That's
every
his
week.
significant other, Susanna.
No, just
a-
friends.
Another friend.
He's making a gluten-free and allergen-free cookie company. Well, he's
Whoa.
had it for a while, and they're doing pretty good. They're in King Supers.
Oh,
Dude,
rock
it's
on.
Called
great.
You Love Foods.
You
So you
love.
can find them in King Supers. They're pretty good. You should try them out.
Yeah, definitely will.
Right on.
Maybe they could become a sponsor of the show.
Maybe.
We'll try them on camera.
We're open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look them up. I remember that name very well. Did he have
Yeah.
kind of like long curly hair?
Yeah, for a while, yeah.
Huh. I think I do remember. We probably hung out. Was he a skater? Skateboarder?
No,
dressed like a
I don't
skater,
think so.
kinda.
Yeah, probably.
Oh. Who were the two that was like brother and sister, but they were
Brett
Yeah.
and Scott. Oh no, that was his brother and brother.
Brother and sister.
I don't know, I thought there was like a brother and sister rocker group or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, Kyle Tobar
I
and
don't
his
know.
sister. Maybe. I drove him actually. I drove Kyle Tobar. And dude, I drove. Remember Adam Semp?
Yeah.
So he bullied
Oh.
me in 8th grade. I drove him, and he apologized. It was very cathartic.
Whoa. Anyone you would apologize to?
Why did he apologize?
Yeah,
Because he bullied him.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess
didn't know
I
you
don't.
were joking.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
no,
was funny.
I guess I did. Do remember who he is now. But
He went away to the military and came back like super buff. He wasn't bullying me when he was buff. He was bullying me when he was skinny.
That's funny.
actually. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't really remember that. I'm sorry.
I think it wasn't a big bully. It was a weird thing because we were best friends, and then he turned into my bully.
Whoa.
Have you ever had a friend turn into a bully?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So I was very confused by that.
Do you remember there's a metalhead guy that used to hang out with Dom, Brendan something.
Brendan
Yeah.
Jackson.
Brendan.
Or him. Do you remember James Kemp?
Yeah, James.
James was a nice
You
guy.
were good friends with James.
Yeah,
right?
we
I
were
like
real
James. He
good
was cool.
friends. We were dorm mates at Greeley.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh no. Hopefully he paid his.
What?
Well, that
Oh
was
no.
the frat, yeah.
Oh
No, yeah, that was the first year we had to be in a dorm.
wow. Who all went to Greeley or UNC? Was there like a bunch?
There's a couple.
Wow.
James. I can't remember her name. I remember seeing. Oh man, I can't remember her name. One was Hillary.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple.
Right on.
No one I was really close with.
I tried to get into
I
something.
remember there was one day Jason and I hung out with this girl. I don't remember her. She was this Mexican girl, and we both had a crush on her. And it was almost like it was a first date for both of us with this girl.
Oh no.
I don't remember any
I
of
think
this.
her name was Carla.
Oh yeah, Carla. She's very pretty. She was very pretty.
It was like a first date for both of us. Like,
That's
who's gonna
hilarious.
get her? But neither of us got her. Like,
I
Of
did
course.
go on a date with her. I think.
okay.
No, it was awkward. I was.
Okay.
I'm an awkward person
Yeah,
when
but
it comes to that.
That's all right.
But
How'd you bag and tag your fiance?
just online dating.
Nice.
And then-
Christian Mingle?
No,
But I think
Match-
that your
Match.com.
funniness comes from your
Wow.
awkwardness too. Like you gotta lean into it.
yeah, probably. No, but she's nice. She's from Wisconsin.
Who popped the question?
I did.
Nice.
Well,
Did you do something crazy?
Don't pop the question.
No.
Well, nowadays.
Well, the first time I asked, she was just like sitting on the couch, and I was just like, "Hey, I got you a ring. You want it?" And she said yes. But then we had issues, and we sort of broke it off. And then I asked her a little better the second time.
Yeah.
It's
She
just
keep the
out in
ring
nature.
during the issues or
Yeah.
good.
But-
Was part of you like,
Well,
fuck,
no,
I'm
I
gonna lose
think
that ring?
she gave it back to me, and I
Whoa.
just put it
In a safe place.
aside. Yeah.
Well, and I think it's like when you have like those rocks in the road in relationships, it makes
Uh-huh.
it stronger
Is-
if you can get through that.
Yeah, you should have
know?
just worn it yourself until
Nah.
until you guys are good again.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Right now, she's not eating meat because she thinks that they're putting people into the meat.
Dude, so she's a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Hey,
Yeah, oh, fuck.
You have my blessing.
Too bad we're at the end of the.
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that was a conspiracy. They're putting people into meat that they're feeding
Like
the people.
fast food, like McDonald's is human meat,
Oh,
Yeah.
supposedly.
why is there that much human meat that
Well,
needs to
that's
go?
my argument. Is like it's world's way too crowded for them to be doing that. That if their people were disappearing, I
Uh-huh.
would believe it. But
Yeah,
But it's like third
there's
world
more and more
countries.
people.
It's
So-
like third world countries where they don't document as much.
I suppose.
so they're shipping in human meat from.
Like, boom, earthquake in Haiti, McDonald's just got a bunch of meat.
The McRib is back.
Yeah.
So
Coincidence?
every year the McRib comes back, which does taste like human meat, I guess. I'm gonna try to look for what natural disaster happened right before that.
anyway,
That's
she's
a wild one.
She's a little quirky.
So what does she do for work?
She works at King Supers.
Oh, so
okay.
she knows what they're putting in the meat.
Right.
She's seen something.
You're getting a discount on Joel's business.
Yeah.
Well, no, if you work at King Supers, you only get a discount on Kroger brand stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
She was
Very
working
controlling
at
of them.
Sprouts before, and you got a discount on everything there. But now it's just Kroger stuff.
what's a better grocery store, do you think?
I like King Supers. Yeah,
You
They have
remember
better
Albertsons?
selection. Yeah, I remember Albertsons.
I don't know if there's any more of those left, man. I think that's something from our childhood that's just gone now.
Yeah, that was
It
the
used to be a. You know what my favorite thing about Albertsons used to be? They had, gaming magazines that used to come with a disc that would have like one or two levels of new games on it, and you used to be able to pull it out and put it in like the PlayStation and try out like the new games coming.
like
That was the
Game Informer magazine.
The fucking
or-
coolest. It totally was Game Informer.
Dude,
Yeah.
I ran up my dad's credit cards on Blockbuster late fees on video games. I feel so bad about that to
Oh, I wonder what they were charging late fees. Why did Blockbuster go down? Was it the birth of YouTube or a
this day.
streaming
Netflix.
thing,
I
or
think it was Netflix.
Netflix killed Redbox and Blockbuster?
I'd
Yeah.
say, yeah.
Netflix.
Or no, I think it was Redbox that killed Blockbuster,
Well,
and then Netflix killed
I think we're
Redbox.
giving Redbox a little too much credit.
No, because remember Redboxes were put at every McDonald's,
No, they
which
were
is
lit.
literally like
I
every.
definitely did Redbox. Don't get me
They're
wrong.
Yeah.
everywhere, and they would charge you up until the cost of the movie, right? And then you would just own the movie, or
Nah, you
I
have
still
to
got.
return it.
I had Redbox DVDs that never got returned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're looking for you.
Yikes, bro! Are there even Redboxes still out there?
no,
Have you seen one in a while? Where did they all go?
it's no one does physical media anymore.
Dude,
it's
we
all
should
that's
get a
streaming.
red
crazy.
box right here. That would be a cool
Yeah.
like little memento instead of this red box.
physical media. That reminded me of one of my favorite Mitch Hedberg jokes, where he goes, "When someone hands you a flyer, it's like they're saying, 'Here, you throw this away.'"
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
always what it feels like.
That does feel like that.
Awesome.
I had a. Well, sorry, you need to end your.
No, we don't.
No,
have
bro,
to.
we're
If
on
you-
no
I wanna hear what
constraint
you have
at
to say.
all.
Well,
Go another 2 hours.
I was going to I was meeting my fiance somewhere, and I got stopped by like a nature activist person, and they gave me their whole spiel, and it was a good spiel, and I said, okay, I'll donate, but they wouldn't let me donate because they would only let me donate if I was willing to set up like a subscription,
Yes.
you know.
Isn't
which-
that bullshit?
Yeah, I thought that was
Was it
really
outside of
annoying.
a Trader Joe's or a
That is
Sprouts?
insane.
No, it was
Yeah.
somewhere in Denver.
And how much purple was in their hair? I'm just kidding.
it was nighttime.
Yeah, good save. I have also been accosted, I'll say, by those people. By them.
They them.
I did it more subtly. That's the art of comedy.
Well, I wasn't sure if you were doing it.
Oh yeah. I realized that's good because I forgot I'm wearing sunglasses. I looked at the camera and winked. Yeah, so good. Thank you for calling that out.
Good.
But no, dude, I like the spiel. I'm like, I understand. I support that. I honestly, this is like what I have to give, and they did the same thing.
Yeah.
And then it feels disingenuous instantaneously, doesn't it?
Yeah, because why do they need a subscription?
Yeah. It's almost, I get furious
They're trying
too.
to trick you.
I get furious at Wikipedia because you remember in Wikipedia, you go
Never
like,
asked for money.
well, they'd always ask for money.
Oh, they would always ask for money.
That's the thing. Wikipedia has had this banner that has read, if our readers gave $1 a piece or $2, we could be better. Or, we could like whatever, continue to exist. And here's the thing, they've always continued to exist, and that amount is still there. They're still asking for money.
Right.
So at this point, I'm like, it's like the boy who cried wolf or whatever. It's
And
like,
I bet AI's doing Wikipedia nowadays. Like,
oh, updating it?
yeah, like who they shouldn't need to employ anybody.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I think, what's your favorite website? I know we're supposed to.
What?
PH, Pornhub. No.
Oh.
I think mine's
Favorite
YouTube.
website. Yeah, YouTube. I do watch a lot of YouTube.
YouTube's
I
great.
think I'm on X the most.
Yeah,
I don't really use
that's why you're a
Twitter.
conspiracy theorist. I don't have it downloaded. I don't use it either.
It's just like, and I'm constantly fact checking with the Twitter AI too with things. That's like my new favorite thing to do.
So when you ask Twitter AI a question, does it use like a bunch of water? Is that people?
Oh,
what's
dude,
the
I
tie
didn't
between
think about
AI
that.
and water?
Dude, I'm wasting water every time I do that.
Well, you got to generate electricity, power the data centers. They probably use water to cool the data centers.
Cooling towers, of course. But what?
Or
I guess-
they could just hire people. to
I
do
guess I
this.
don't understand. AI is just a massive computer, or is it like? Is it like 1 cent? Like I don't understand where. So does Google have like a warehouse with 1 billion data centers plugged in, like something out of Star Wars, and that is where AI, because AI is on everyone's browser, so.
Yeah.
I guess I was like, what does that run through to get you those answers? Like, is it a certain center it's got to go through, like a cell phone tower?
Yeah,
Probably sounds so dumb right
well,
now.
I'm not an expert or anything, but these companies have been spending billions and billions of dollars building data centers that are just like a bunch of servers, and who knows?
So it's almost like the way cell phones work. They put those around, and then that area pings off of that data center. I guess that's how IP addresses work.
Yeah, we're really out of
'cause
my
we're like regional.
wheelhouse here.
Yeah, I'm not.
Have you ever? There's a guy, Lex. I think his name is Lex Friedman.
Friedman, yeah.
Does interviews. He has
Mm.
interviews
Said some cool
with
ones.
AI experts.
I like him.
Should watch that guy.
I should
Yeah.
watch some of those smart podcasts.
Yeah.
I just
That's very
also
good.
like I question everybody. I'm like I don't know who to trust. You know, it's like,
I got a lot of that going on because the news I always thought was corny and bullshit. And then after I watched Succession, have you seen Succession?
No.
It's just a show about it's about like the Murdoch family or something, or
it's like about the
It's-
Fox News Empire family.
yeah. So it just kind of to me it looked like it showed behind the scenes on how like how all of media is conducted, and it's totally like a pay to play sort of arena. So. And it's so realistic to like none of it seemed far fetched as to like what's probably happening in the real world right now, with all of our news and
It's interesting you say that because last night I watched an old episode of John Oliver's Tonight Show.
oh yeah,
I think he's so funny, but I don't agree with his
John
politics.
Oliver tonight.
But literally, like he was talking about all of these things politically, and all of them were lies that have been proven to be lies today. But
But
back
it
in
was
2018,
it was
we didn't
headlines.
really know, and it's like, dude, this is crazy to me. Like,
Oh yeah, because it's
99% of the media, both sides are propaganda, and it's you
That's
really
what I'm worried about.
have to sift through it yourself, and who has the time to do that?
You guys are conspiracy theorists.
He's not really. Well,
No,
he is
I don't
by
think so.
default because I talk about
That's-
so much crazy stuff.
well, that's like my conspiracy is I think the media is bought and paid for,
Well,
and
that's not
I think that like politically I think it's probably the same too on the level of like on I think on a government level there's so much like when billions and millions are going back and forth. I think like I believe in insider trading. I believe in all of that. I think it's all happening. I think everyone's getting their cut off the top, and I definitely think that it's a control of narrative, but also like I don't know. I think it's I think they usually tend to focus on like if it bleeds, it reads. So I think there's kind of a negative push on media as well, and I don't know. I want lighthearted, good, happy, healthy stuff, and focus on like science and like the achievements and like
Move to
all
China.
the trash that they pulled out of the ocean with that whole that one guy's expedition to like pull trash out of the ocean. They like hit their goal finally, and then like amazing stuff, crazy cool stuff, and I love like nature documentaries and history and I like media like that. But I guess my conspiracy is like, yeah, I think there's like I don't think we should trust the government. My conspiracy all lies within the same punk rock beliefs I held when I was like 15, which is, it's crazy that a lot of them, when I was 15, I had no clue. And I was just like, yeah, anti-establishment. And now like I'm an adult and I'm like, a lot of this shit is sounding like the safe bet,
yeah,
like question everything and fucking.
you just made me think of something funny, like how like we're like littering so much in the ocean and whatnot. I just read something that like there's like multiple alien civilizations that live deep in the ocean. So I think it's just funny that we're just littering.
It's just
they're
raining down.
doing
It's like a
all our
snow globe of trash. Yeah, I don't know what's the craziest conspiracy that you get into?
Well, I think the one that blows my mind is called Loosh. Have you guys heard of a Loosh?
No.
So Loosh is basically like you kind of like have to believe in like the spiritual realm to even believe it in the first place. But basically, Loosh is like bad energy, and supposedly there's interdimensional beings that could be in the room right now that feed off of our negative energy, and that negative energy is called Loosh.
Interesting.
That's like David Icke stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa, who's that?
He's a well-known conspiracy theorist.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I'm not that interesting of a guest. I'm just plugging other stuff that I like. But there's a guy.
Hold on,
Look up Corbett, James Corbett. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I know him.
He's got good videos, documentaries. all kinds of
Like
stuff.
he does the Area 51 ones, right?
No, I don't
Or-
think he really does anything about aliens, but
I'm thinking of Jeremy Corbell.
okay. But yeah, he has a show, New World, next week. They sort of talk about all the news stories and
It's a cool name.
what they and implications of
Dude,
news stories.
Let me just say, you've been an amazing
Interesting.
guest today.
Yeah, fantastic
You really have.
guest. You're good.
You really have, and I actually wish the video worked because like it would have been really good clips. But was this fun? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was fun.
Good.
Have you done a podcast ever?
Nope.
Whoa, bro.
He
It's
said
like-
he's never talked into a microphone.
It's like a job interview.
Yeah.
It's
We hired
this
him,
one
or-
we asked a lot of questions, but we'll have you back and
if you want.
we'll start with 0. And we'll just
Okay.
we'll take it wherever we want to go. We asked a lot of leading questions today, but we haven't seen you in forever. So there's some reminiscing going on,
Yeah.
Right.
but
Yeah.
Cool.
I love it. I still stand by my statement. I think you have Mark Norman energy.
Okay. I still don't know that.
I want
I'll
you
look
to
him
I
up.
want you to
he
look him
doesn't
up.
apply himself at all to comedy, so we don't know his potential.
No, I'm not saying like. Well, not. I don't know. Like, I think it's in mannerisms and yeah. I think there's a bit of Mark Norman in you.
I've been a pretty solitary person for a number of years now. Like at work, I don't really talk to anyone at work. I have my fiance that I talk to, but you
Well, it's
know.
good to go outside the comfort zone every now and then, and like just do something
Yeah.
that like shakes the snow globe.
What did your fiance think about you coming and podcasting?
I don't know. She just was like, "Oh, that's
She's like,
interesting."
what?
Oh, that's cool. You're like-
I don't
she's like, I feel like I don't know you.
Yeah. You should go back and act different.
Okay.
He's like
Try-
super like extrovert.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like the fawns.
Hey, baby.
Hey, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a conversation.
Yeah, I just wanted to catch up with you guys. So
Well, dude,
Yeah, it
we
was
really
good to see you,
appreciate
buddy.
Coming, like,
I'm glad life's going well.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Seems peaceful is good, dude.
and we got some pops, dude. You delivered on some pops,
Yeah.
and that wasn't even
Yeah.
a requirement, you know?
No.
pops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was good stuff, man. We appreciate having you. We'll see you again next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for having me.
You got it,
Yeah.
brother. Did it?
Do you guys like edit these at all, or?
Oh, fuck no.
If there's like anything that like was said that you don't want in there, like I can edit out, like whatever you want.